Have you ever seriously considered breaking up with me?
Not seriously, no.
Have you casually considered it?
Yeah, let's just take the shot.
Let's just take this.
Who are you guys?
I'm Amy.
I'm Shannon.
I'm Hope.
Swinks.
I'm Haley.
And I'm Carlos.
And what's special about you guys?
We are newly engaged.
Congratulations. How long have you guys been together?
Well, we met in 2010, so we've known each other for like 10 years. How long we've been together, unclear.
Say
Like seven, yeah.
Say 7 years.
8 years.
8 years.
Let's drink to that. Take a shot.
All right. What was your very first impression of me?
I was walking into Encore in Tacoma. It's like a nightclub, and he was like walking down the stairs. I looked at him, and I like elbowed my friend. I was like, oh my gosh, I think he's so cute. And then we were making out on the dance floor, but I was like, okay, well, I'm tired. I'm gonna go sit down. See you later. And he was like, wait, like,
we kissed
can I get
on the
your
dance
number?
floor. I don't really do that, so I should probably get your number.
I mean, if it wasn't for him, we like wouldn't be sitting here today.
What was your very first impression of me?
I thought you were very hot. I remember the very first time I met you, and I was still dating someone else, and I was like, she's definitely out of my league. She's definitely straight.
Little did you know.
How were we raised differently, and has that ever been an issue in our relationship?
I grew up in Mexico, like very, very, very poor. And you were like pretty well off. Like now it's an issue because I had no money like growing up. Like I like spending all my money.
It's gotten to the point where he just gives me all his money.
And she gives me an allowance.
And I give him an allowance. And I know that sounds very controlling, but it's for the best because we would not have a house if it was up to him.
Is there anything important that we completely disagree about? Not important. I feel like we disagree
Not
about
important.
small
Small
things.
things.
Like I would say, like he wants to like cuddle all night, whereas maybe like I don't.
Is there anything about getting married that scares you that you haven't shared with me?
I feel like the only thing that I'm scared about is just like all of my grad school debt that you're now gonna take on. I just feel bad because if I die, like it falls to you. So I feel bad about that.
I guess when you put it like that.
In what ways am I not the type of person you imagined you would marry?
Every way. My parents raised me thinking that I could only aspire for Prince Charming. That picture was white, blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah.
You weren't anything I was expecting, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm so spicy, huh?
What is something you have always wanted to try in the bedroom that we haven't done?
I'm actually gonna take a shot because I will not describe something like that.
Because you've tried everything.
Yeah, that part. It's all the things I'm trying to do.
I feel like the only thing is like I want somebody who's more dominant, but I don't really feel like that's gonna come from you. So if I ever want that, I think I'd need to go to somebody else.
Are you guys monogamous?
We have slept with at least one other person, but you are the most important person to me for sure. So like I want to prize our relationship over everything else.
Yeah, same.
Has our sexual chemistry changed in 5 years? How?
Every time we have sex, it's like, I feel like it's better than when we started dating. Oh, what was that?
No, that's not what I mean. I
about
think
you?
things have slowed down.
Yeah.
I attribute it to your age.
And that we live with another person.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's really hard. She's there looking all pretty.
The other person?
No, no, her. She's sitting there next to me. She's beautiful. You know, I'm like wanting that booty. But then the other person is like in the room. So it's really hard finding ways to like just do it.
What does your family honestly think about me?
They love you a lot. They might love her more than they love me.
Well, my dad's particularly cold to like anyone new entering into the family.
And I don't think he was very happy about you being queer for a long time. I think he had a pretty strong vision of what he thought your life was gonna be. But then I think he learned that I care about you and that you're my #1 priority. And I think that really changed his mind on a lot of things.
I think it took a long time for my parents to want us to get married. They saw us in our early years fighting a lot. There was a long time when you were like, I don't fucking care about them. I don't care what they think. And that hurt me.
So you're in the middle.
I was in the middle, trying to defend both you guys.
What did you guys used to fight about?
You were not showing me affection.
Yeah. We used to be long distance, so you projected a lot of
Yeah.
negativity onto me, and I didn't know how to fix that. I didn't know how to cope with that.
But you stuck around.
Yeah, and you stuck around.
Have you ever seriously considered breaking up with me?
Not seriously, no.
Have you casually considered it?
Yeah, let's just take the shot.
Let's just take this.
Have you ever seriously considered breaking up with me?
I mean, yeah, when you were not showing me affection at the beginning of our relationship, yeah.
And I mean, I seriously considered it for you too. I was done with the drama. I was done with the fighting. I was done with everything.
Yeah.
I was still young, and this guy was a hot mess. And you said, give me another chance. I know I need to improve. And boy, my God, I gave you a second chance.
When did you know you wanted to marry me?
I knew for sure when we first started dating that I was like, if I don't date this person, I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life. And I had that really strong feeling, so.
Do you feel similar?
I think for a long time I didn't know if I would marry at all. I mean, I feel like you're just so much better than anyone I could imagine myself with because you're really smart and ambitious and really attractive. And so it was all of the things in my self-loathing I didn't think I deserved, and I feel like you've shown me that I do deserve you.
When I realized she was my best friend, that's when I knew she had to be my wife, actually.
So cute.
Great, thank you. That was beautiful.
If you like to drink or tell the truth, you should.
Play truth or drink.
It'll break your relationship apart or make it stronger.